Are you an RV owner who's not looking to turn their $50,000 investment into a $5,000 disaster? Well, stay tuned. We got some tips for you. Today we're talking about 8 ways to absolutely destroy the resale value of your trailer and how you can avoid it. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Welcome back to the Camping Loop. If you're new here, I'm Andy, and you just stumbled upon the greatest thing since sliced bread. And my guess here, this isn't the first video of ours you guys have watched. You might as well hit that button now. 10,000 other people already have. It's free, it's easy, and you're going to get more questionable RV videos every week, like the one you're watching today. Let's get into it. Number 1 on the list, the first way to ruin the value of your camper, lack of maintenance. Now, I don't know how many times we said this, but maintenance isn't just a suggestion, it's essential. And if your roof has more leaks in it than a politician's campaign promise, you're probably finding this out the hard way. Buying a camper is about as good of an investment as buying stock in Blockbuster. We all knew it was going to tank. And the maintenance, oh boy, some of these rigs are like trying to save a cat at a dog show. You got the roof, the tires, the plumbing, the windows, the seals, the batteries. Put them all on your list of maintenance of things to check every year, or find somebody who can. If not, it's going to be worth a pack of gum and a half-eaten sandwich. The value of these things already depreciates faster than your self-esteem the first time you tried to park it. The only way to slow it down is to address any issues quickly and thoroughly. Thankfully, there's tons of videos out there to help you along the way. We even got a list of questionable ones down below. Check them out. Second way to completely ruin the value of your RV? Letting your kids run amok inside. I mean, who doesn't love the idea of a family camping vacation, right? The open road, the freedom, the ability to be trapped in a confined space with your children for hours. What could go wrong? Oh, I know, letting your kids act like gorillas, maybe. Seriously, if you want to completely ruin the value of your RV, just give them the keys and some gummy bears. First of all, as soon as you pull into the driveway with a new rig, the kids act like they're a bunch of wild raccoons, screaming, "Hey, Mom," as they're jumping inside like a trampoline and slamming the screen door about 14 times, getting in and out. And then, they always want snacks. Are you prepared for Dorito dust all over the doorknobs and half-eaten granola bars stuck to the cushions? Or how about trying to have some adult time with your friends outside by the fire, and all the kids are in the RV living their best life, turning it into a disaster zone? I've seen less chaos at a toddler's birthday party. Bottom line, if you ever want to sell your camper, don't let your kids destroy it. Nothing says resale value quicker than a family camping trip gone wrong. Number 3 on our list, driving like a maniac. Some of you are out here towing these things around like you're in NASCAR. You get your trailer all hitched up and you're flying down the highway like you're trying to break the sound barrier. Slow down, Dale Earnhardt. I mean, come on. You're not just towing a trailer down the road. You're dragging a small house. It's like having an elephant strapped to your bumper. And stop trying to take the corners like you guys are in a high-speed chase. Remember, these things are like an earthquake when they're rolling down the road. And the last thing you want is to find your mac salad on the floor inside the camper because the fridge flew open from driving like a maniac. You're not trying to win a trophy here. Slow down and enjoy the ride. You might be missing something. Fourth way to ruin the value of your rig? Using it as a storage unit. Now, why pay $100 a month for a storage unit when you can just keep all your junk inside? Broken lawn chairs, old Christmas lights, that exercise bike that you bought from the neighbor's garage sale. And if you've decided to turn your RV into a Tetris game every time you open the door, don't be surprised if it smells so bad in there, even the raccoons are saying, "Nah, we're good, we'll take the dumpster." You ever heard of a rodent resort? You think you're just storing all your old camping gear inside the camper. Before you know it, all the mice have taken over. You turn this thing into a 5-star hotel. All right. Turning your rig into a storage unit, it's basically like having one foot inside a grave. It makes it harder to get into, harder to ever use again, and it's not any better for it than beating the crap out of the thing every single weekend as a full-timer. Stuff's gotta break. And why do you need a $30,000 lawn ornament? Number 5 on our list, certain remodeling changes. Now, if you're thinking resale value, the last thing you want to do is treat your camper like a blank canvas and make all sorts of permanent changes. You guys ever run into those rigs that the owner must have thought to themselves, "Let's paint a giant mural on the side"? Like, easy, Van Gogh, what is this, a traveling art gallery? Do you think the next guy's going to want to pay top dollar for a psychedelic unicorn painted on the side? Let's get real. You're not only ruining your RV, but you're ruining the value. Now, I completely understand that the needs from your RV, they might change over time. Maybe the kids grew up. Maybe you're not using as many people to sleep in there anymore. I know ours did. But any changes that we've made, like moving the dinette around or removing the top bunk, are easily reversible if we ever wanted to sell. Painting the interior pink and hanging up a disc ball probably isn't the best idea, is what I'm saying. And if you're going to make any changes, make sure they're done well and that they're easily can be put back. Next way of completely ruining the resale value of your rig, not properly storing it during the off season. Now, storing your camper in the winter season, it's kind of like putting a toddler down for a nap. Got to make sure it's tucked in right, or it's going to wake up cranky. A lot of prep work goes into preparing your RV for hibernation. First, you got to winterize it. Pump antifreeze through the system, get all the water out of the line so they don't freeze and break. Then you got to figure out the correct size cover if you're going to even bother to take a chance. Also, make sure you clean the pickles out of the fridge. You don't want to leave them for next season. And with so much misinformation out there, thankfully somebody took the time like us to post a video a few months ago on the proper way it's all done. We'll post a link down below. Number 7 on the list, not taking the time to wash and wax your rig. Remember how shiny this thing was when you first picked it up from the dealership? It probably didn't take you long to realize, maybe one trip, that it doesn't stay that way forever. Black streaks, bugs, dirt, road spray, they all cling to this thing faster than a dryer sheet to your pants. And if you're not taking the time to wash it once in a while, it's going to look 10 years older than it actually is. And don't forget to wax it once in a while. And I know it can feel like putting sunscreen on a giraffe, but it's what helps keep this crap sticking from the camper in the first place. We work hard trying to keep our Coleman looking good, especially when we're on our way to the campground. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you hit bad weather. Here's what we use. It's McGuire's waterless wash and wax. No, we're not a sponsor. We're not getting paid any money. It's just the stuff that we figured that works the best in between washes. Pretty simple to use. Spray it on, grab a microfiber, and wipe it off. Perfect solution for when you hit the crappy weather on the way to the campground. The last way to absolutely ruin the value of your rig if you're thinking about reselling, not having proper documentation. Like a title or a registration so you can transfer ownership, or keeping all the warranty paperwork on anything you might have had done. I know that at least here in New York, without a title, you can't own it, and you can't transfer any warranty work without the proper paperwork. Plus, I can almost guarantee you, if you ever go to sell the rig, having a binder or a folder with all the paperwork that's ever been generated on the unit, it's going to be able to raise your asking price. The new seller does want the receipt for the toilet, or whatever the case may be. It's also going to share that it's been well cared for. And listen, whether you lost the title or the kids broke the door, hopefully you learned something here that helps you out, or maybe you at least enjoyed it. If you did, hit that button for me down below. As always, we appreciate you guys watching. You can catch the next video here.